Hello viewers, my name is Nathaniel. Today I'm going to speak to you about holiday travel, a few tips, and hopefully you'll have a very successful trip wherever you may depart this holiday season. So today we have a few items here that are very essential for a very smooth and expedited process of moving from one part of the country to the other, or potentially out of the country. Some things that you should consider. Consider wearing dark colored socks. When you reach the TSA checkpoints, oftentimes you're requested to take off your shoes. And if you're wearing a white pair, if the floor isn't cleaned properly, you can be walking away with very dirty socks. Now, it's not to say that the darker pair wouldn't catch that dirt as well. We're just saying here that a darker colored pair of socks wouldn't show that dirt as easily as a white pair. Also, be very aware of the climate and temperature of your destination. If you're headed to a very cold area, you want to make sure that you have the appropriate gear. Here's some gloves here. If it's very cold, you need to make sure that you have, potentially a scarf and even a hat. So you want to make sure that you're adjusted to where you're headed. So if you are currently in a very cold area and then you're heading to a very warm or hot area, you need to make sure that you have the appropriate gear. You may want to, have some short pants, a t-shirt potentially in your carry-on to make sure that you're able to change in a restroom of your destination airport. One thing to keep in mind is always have your wallet, and inside of your wallet you want to make sure that you have money. Money is very important. In the case that you're stranded, you need to make sure that you have the financial resources to get yourself out of a sticky situation, potentially purchase a hotel reservation, and just make sure that you're safe just in case. Sometimes just a few dollars is sufficient. Maybe you reach the destination airport and your flight is delayed and you get hungry. You want to make sure that you have the finance in order to purchase some type of good. Most importantly, you want to have your ticket. Your ticket is very important. At most airports, you have the option of automated ticket distribution, or you can get it from a person at a desk. If you do the automated choice, that's, for me, it can be faster. If you're new to the airport traveling process, you may want to speak with a representative. You also want to have either a passport or your government issued ID or license. Like this, you want to make sure that it is current, it hasn't expired, it is valid. You want to make sure that you have all of your electronic cords, chargers. For example, this is a charger for a camera. You take out the camera's battery, put it in here, and then you put it into an AC outlet. Oftentimes, the airports will offer charger docking stations where you can charge all of your devices before your flight. Make sure that you have all of your personal grooming items, very essential. Sometimes you might fall asleep unexpectedly, or maybe you're in a rush and you don't get the time to do it, but you want to make sure that you have this not only for during travel but after. Don't forget your keys for your car or your keys for your home. You want to make sure that when you do return that you're able to get into your house. It can happen, but just make sure that you have this, or at least secure someone in your home so that in the event that you don't have this, the door can always be open. This is a very controversial topic. A lot of people have problems with finding the right size for cosmetics, lotion, shampoo. You want to make sure that these items are under 3.4 fluid ounces. And what does that exactly look like? What does that mean? What it means is essentially you need to purchase something that is 3.4 fluid ounces or under. I would say under 3 ounces to be safe. A lot of airlines are making the process even more strict. You just want to be safe. These actually weren't purchased at all. These are complimentary cosmetics that you would find at a hotel, a cruise line, pretty much any type of hospitality like related service. You can find these and then you can take it, and that's easy for you to go through the airport and they won't bother you with this. Now, for example, if you had a larger bottle and let's say there were actually 3.4 fluid ounces within a larger bottle whose capacity is about 5.4 fluid ounces, they would toss it out. Reason being is because they don't want to actually weigh the bottle and figure out, you know, how much of this fluid is actually in the bottle. So if the bottle's capacity is over 3.4 fluid ounces, they're going to toss it out. So be very aware of that. Water bottles, you want to make sure that you don't have that. Some airports, they have exceptions to that, but just to be safe, just make sure that any type of liquid that you have under 3.4 fluid ounces and is permitted by the airport, airline, and your country. For devices, you have your cell phone. You want to make sure that all of these things are very close to you inside of your pocket. You want to make sure that you're able to take it out, place it into a bin, and run it through the scanner as well as yourself. At these airports, they have the body scanners where you would stand in the body scanner area. You would raise your hands and you will be scanned. You want to make sure that everything is out of your pockets. We're talking everything from lip balm, your keys, everything. You want to make sure that's an easy and smooth process. Before you get to the TSA checking station, it's important for you to kind of estimate exactly how many bins you would use to put all of your items in. Oftentimes, if you don't do this, what will occur is you may say that you need about 3 bins, but in actuality you need 5. And if you need 5, what will happen is you'll have to go around to the back of the line, grab a bin, holding up the process. You know, that's just a lot of confusion. So you want to make sure that you're organized there. You also want to know about these TSA approved backpacks. They have an opening on the back where you can put this down, and it allows the scanner to easily view any type of laptop, tablet,